Two. 14.
You're a nerd. I'm sorry. That's just fake.
I think mine is about really low. There's a chance.
It's not the
Okay, let's see what it looks like. The volume is low. So, I'm like,
Your son had exactly that. But you know, do you remember my actually I can see that being like maybe what you got another You should. Why don't you? I don't know why. What's it? 25 cents. 25 cents.
oh God, no.
Yeah. It's kind of similar.
Okay, we're good. Yes.
No, eight.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh no.
You're going for yes, but I'm still the cute. I'm still the cute.
I just did it. That's why I got that text from the I'm just messaging this person explaining this. People sounding on your devices and we switched that out. So now maybe it's because it's
Right.
so
I know it's
I think our YouTube live stream has it too.
Yeah. You never know.
With sound?
Look at it. You are
Yeah.
Sounds there. Yeah, and they're like, I just
and I was like,
that's what I
Anyone especially higher structure would
Like, listen, like every day.
Oh, yeah. But there's yeah, it's like actually something. And you just
Not true.
there are a few times
Those are not opposite.
I said something.
This is our discussion.
Oh, but I'm not trying to I'm not that guy. Remember that one?
Okay, so
Right now, yeah. It was like, yeah, it was almost like like
okay,
oh,
I have done whatever everything I can for this.
yeah. We had a lot of we had a lot of farm left.
Kind of
Yeah. Even though he's like challenging. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I gotta reach out to him. Yeah. He's doing arrows.
okay, so I'm just like, no,
Oh, no, exactly. That's what
I don't.
that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I think the
really good at that.
Oh, thank you.
For like the rest of Thank God. Thank God I'm here to talk. You know,
Okay.
yeah, I so I oh just now.
While I appreciate the preemptive, I would vote for that left position.
So yeah, it is something like I'd rather so exactly. It's just also kind of annoying because like I learned a lot of this stuff like
Yeah, I think at this point it's on.
it's not natural. You know,
Yeah,
but I
keep
mean,
going.
it didn't help me at all. And I'm like, I was like doing all
Yes.
that stuff. I was like, all right. I was like, yeah. She's like, I'll see the doctor's requirement.
Okay, I want to. Where's the headlight?
And this dude
Right here.
As if getting a degree does not take long enough, these very patient grads have had to wait just a little bit longer, but we're ready to go.
just like to take a quick second to say thank you all for being so patient with this. I know that this is not what we expected tonight, and me and technology don't always get along, so thank you. You can go ahead.
Good. Okay. Can you hear me? Cool. So, good evening. For those who still don't know me, I am Senator Anthony Smith, and I represent the GSC, or the Graduate Student Council. And I just found out like 10 minutes ago that we're going to make a speech because we're graduating, so that's cool. And yeah, so please bear with me while I read this mess of words that I quickly typed out while the technical errors were being fixed. Also, if you see me shaking, I've consumed about 3 energy drinks today, so, and I'm totally not nervous. So I'd like, there we go, see energy drinks. I'd like to start off, now that I find myself graduating for the second time, I have realized it does not get any less terrifying. As someone who still doesn't completely know what they want to do in life, I'm still absolutely terrified. But I'm also excited to be finally moving on and hopefully getting a big boy job so I can finally afford stupid things like groceries and rent and motorcycles. But all jokes aside, I'd like to say that even though my tenure here has been short and I am extremely honored to have served at ASCSU, my only regret is that I didn't get the opportunity to serve sooner. Perhaps I might find myself back in this room as I hopefully stumble into a PhD program here at CSU, as my other 2 degrees weren't hard enough. But one thing I have learned in my short time here is that you are all doing extremely important work by helping give voices to students of our campus. So I implore you to keep up the good work, and I hope to see you all standing here in the same position that I am here today. Oh, yeah. Shoot, excuse me. Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Hello all. So I did not prepare a speech because I definitely skimmed the agenda and totally missed that part. So I'll keep it really short. I truly never thought that I'd be in this space as a senator and now as an associate. For those of you that remember one of our more famous alumni from this space, I remember Kyle Hill dragging me here and making me fill the previously empty seat. And it is really awesome, and with a very big and very grateful heart, that it is awesome to see how many people that that represent our college now in this space, how much it's grown, and how much faith I have in the continuation of that legacy. A lot of really awesome, exciting things to come. I want to thank you all for, over the past 2 years, just teaching me a lot of new ways to show empathy to others, for a lot of unique and new perspectives, and for just an awesome learning opportunity for how to represent my peers better. My parting words of wisdom, I guess, to all you young bloods would be, always try to remember that we are the people that we surround ourselves with, and that there's just that glorious statue that some of you may walk past, like right in front of Yates. I still have no idea what that sculpture is, but there's a quote on it by Sir Isaac Newton that says, "If I was able to see further than others, it's because I stood upon the shoulders of giants." So try to take time to remember that we all stand upon the shoulders of giants, and hold space in your hearts and your minds to remember that one day someone will stand upon your shoulders. So don't ever hesitate to mentor those. It will never be a waste of time. It will never be something that you regret, mentoring younger people, because it's just how we make a better world. So thank you all so much, and I love my time being a senator.
Good evening, Senate. Super excited to be up here, but most of all, grateful for the journey that I've had during my time here. I remember coming in to CSU as a transfer student. I always wanted to be a member of ASCSU. And then one day I saw that there's this thing, Day to the Capitol, and I said, oh, might as well go on there. And I just really wanted to find a way in this space. And then I met Sammy Trout, and he showed me how to join and everything, and I'm very grateful for that. And then after that, I went to the retreat, met a lot of great people, and then joined Senate. And it's really been a journey for me. It hasn't always been easy during my time here at CSU. I've been really resilient. I've had to overcome a lot of difficult things. But one thing that I always looked forward to was being in Senate. And there's just so much impact that you can make here. And I'm just really grateful for the things that we've done as a whole, and to the people that have just joined in here. There's a lot you can do in here, and you can really make a difference for all the students across CSU. There's people that need our help, and I know that we can help them. And that was my main goal, was helping people. And through that, through learning, in Senate, I figured out what I want to do in life, and that is to help people. And so I'll always credit this space with showing me my purpose in life, as well as giving me that voice, that opportunity to help others, and standing up for the little guy. And I'm really excited for the future of the space with Hayden. I think he's an amazing speaker. I'm very grateful to have met you and worked with you over the last 2 years. And to the people who just joined, I wish you the best. Thank you for a great 3 years, and excited to see where this place goes. It's always going to be in the right direction. It's a great group of people. Thank you.
Oh no. Oh, physical.
We decided to save the best for last. Just saying. So many of you know me. Those of you who don't, my name is Elijah Sandoval, and currently I am a senator for ALVS. However, I also was student body vice president. I decided that I wanted to come back because I like having an opinion and I like arguing. And before that, I was a senator for BAC. And when I first came into this space, it was literally my second week on campus. And I was just in awe about all the amazing stuff that y'all were doing. And I was like, how can I be a part of this? And remember, I went up to the back office and talked to Dwayne, and I was like, I want to be a senator. What do I need to do? And he let me be a senator. And then my second semester here at CSU, I had the bright idea to run for student body vice president. Yeah. That was a journey. One that I am very grateful that I took. I do not regret my time as vice president. I do wish I had done things a lot differently. I've had my fair share of foot in my mouth. ASCSU veterans can share those stories. I will be happy to share those stories. But I learned, and I met people who weren't afraid to call me out on my bullshit and sorry, my crap, my stuff. They weren't afraid to call me out. And I think that's what makes this space great, is that even though, I look around and I see a bunch of different colors, a bunch of different people, a bunch of different backgrounds, we're all here because we want what's best for the student body. But more importantly, we need to be open to being called out. I'm forever grateful for the people who have called me out and has still stood by my side through the ups and the downs. So, yeah. To my fellow graduates, will you please stand so we can recognize you one more time? Let's give them a round of applause. We did it!
Thank you all, and congratulations, by the way, on graduating. That's such a huge step to accomplish. I would entertain quickly the motion to move the funding of CSU EMS service to in between guest speaker or an executive report, because I know that we have somebody who's been waiting for quite some time now. If somebody would like to make that motion.
I'll motion for everything that you just said.
Okay, all those in favor of doing that, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, say nay. Any abstentions? Okay, that change will be shown on the agenda. So with that, we'll move into Bill 5408, the funding of CSU EMS service.
Please just work.
Bill 5408, funding of CSU EMS service. This bill aims to provide funding for a pilot program of a licensed EMS run. Okay, hold on. This bill aims to provide funding for a pilot program of a licensed EMS service run through the CSU EMS Club. This funding would provide for both the hiring of a medical director to oversee and develop protocols for student volunteer EMTs to provide emergency medical services to CSU students at university events and on-campus activities, as well as allow for the purchasing of necessary medical supplies to be used by CSU EMTs.
Did committees make any edits to this legislation? Chair Watts.
Internal removed the second therefore clause as we felt ASCSU did not have the authority that it was implying, and we also endorsed.
Chair Myers.
We added that blue text right there that says that upon CSU EMS Club's re-registration as a CSU RSO, that the money will be allocated as specified, and then we also added the sunset clause.
Chair Miller.
Sorry about it. Chairs right now. We made some formatting grammar edits to like the endorsements and just like adding like the and semicolon thing to the ends of all of the clauses. And then we also added a clause stating that the CSU EMS Club present a progress report to the Senate during the 2025-2026 school year, and we also endorsed.
Was that not sent out in my feed?
Yeah.
So we just wanted to real quick possibly make a floor edit. If that, do I have to make a motion for that?
No.
Okay. Yeah, just wanted to make a floor edit to the one of the edits made by DEI, because there was some DI committee regarding the upon CSU EMS Club's re-registration as a CSU RSO, the money will be allocated as specified. We would just like to change that because we didn't have the information at the time that edit was made in committee. Jasper, would you mind? Yeah, I was just going to say, just specify.
So first off, I apologize if I didn't explain this correctly the last time that I got to stand up here and explain a little bit about CSU EMS to you.
Get back here.
So the CSU EMS Club is more of a funnel program to collect CSU EMTs to join the CSU EMS program. CSU EMS as the actual service will not be under SLICE. It will be under the Safety and Risk Services unit of the administration. So it'll be under direct supervision from the Assistant Vice President of Safety and Risk Services, Emergency Manager, CSU Police Department, those types of people. Therefore, the money that is allocated from you guys today, hopefully, fingers crossed, will be rather than being sent to a slice account, it will be sent to an administration account at the administration building. We've already been in contact with them and we have an account set up with them, so it won't be through slice. The issue a little bit with this, and it 100% falls on me, was I have put in well over 100 hours of the last year putting this together. Over that time, I have missed the registration to become re-register our slice account as a CSU EMS club. So CSU EMS club is not currently an RSO. The way we've done this is we've moved our events to an off-campus location where we're still trying to provide as much possible. We're working with Slice to try and get re-registered as soon as possible. We understand that that may make an impact, but the actual service that we've been talking about for this bill will not have any interaction with Slice at all.
So, just not sure what this as far as the,
You could you could reject the edit as it's not necessary. That is an option. Rewrite on the floor. You have some options.
okay. I think we should just, in my opinion, I think that we should reject and we should discuss it with finance because we don't have the exact. If we did rewrite it, I would like to put in the exact account number. I don't have that, so I think that we should just ask that it be rejected. And we don't need to say exactly where it's going. We just the understanding is that CSU EMS is under safety and risk services, not under CSU. Okay. So we are going again. Do I have to make a motion for this?
No.
Okay. So we're going to reject that specific edit, just simply on the basis that we would like to add the account, the specific account number that it would be going to, but we don't have that information exactly on hand at the moment. But it would be going to under student safety and risk services, under the CSU EMS, service essentially under that. We can ask questions.
So then we'll move into discussion and debate.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, I think that's it.
Before that, point of information, the clause that, University Affairs added, is not reflected in the current version. To my vice chair.
Oh, I'm looking for it. Can I have
Does that mean then, because this is on the weekly email, that we do not have all of the committee edits? This was that they were not all sent in the weekly email? Or when did University Affairs meet?
We met the week before break. But I'm pretty sure those edits that we made were made a while back. They weren't made before. I'm pulling up the date. Yeah, we're pulling up the date, but it's yeah, so it was like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving.
11/14.
Yeah, that's when we made those changes. It was the semicolon and to all of the clauses. So the therefore clause, requiring an annual report and some endorsements. And I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we accepted like those edits were saw on the second reading, but I don't want to be wrong. I don't know. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, I think I'm gonna do this thing. It's not gonna open for me.
The edits were not sent out in the weekly email. And this has led to problems before, so.
I would be willing to make them as a full edit.
Okay, let me find them.
You just have to do this manually because I can't open a Word doc on the program.
Technology is so
It's really, really pissing me off. Because I can't redo it. Okay, so
so to make sure that these are being read in full, what we're adding is next to our author, Cole Johnson, the title of Associate Senator, and then College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Sciences. Right behind Max Leggett, okay. It should be right now. Senator for the College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Sciences. These are, in our recent job descriptions, fixing clerical errors is within my job description, so we don't necessarily need to go through every single one of the endorsements as far as adjusting titles and names. But for the content of the bill, we have our semicolon and that can also fall under my jurisdiction. But we do have this therefore clause that it says therefore be it hereby enacted that in the 2025-26 school year, CSU EMS present a report to ASCSU Senate regarding implementation progress and analysis, noting funding distribution and how the project is impacting students at Colorado State University. This report shall be shared no later than 3 Senate sessions after the end of the 2026 school year. And that was placed right before who it gets sent to. And then will you just double check that that's an edit you want to make?
I will accept those edits.
Huh?
do your edits, technically.
I will accept my edits.
Does anyone want clarification as far as like who else endorsed or needed the grammatic changes made? Okay, lovely. Next time, if their edits from committee are not in the weekly email, we will not see that legislation. Just want to make that really clear. This was able to be done out of the flexibility of everybody here, but it's an accessibility issue and it doesn't lead to creating our best work in this space. Okay, moving on.
With that, we'll open 10 minutes of discussion and debate on this legislation. Beginning with Jeremiah.
As a representative from Associate Senator Johnson's college, I think this is an excellent bill. I think that we're all in agreement that this is something that our students need and our students are going to want, and it's going to benefit our students immensely. And so I motion to previous question.
Does that motion have a second? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay. Any abstentions? Okay, then we'll move into voting on this. Senator Moulton.
Motion to approve this bill with unanimous consent.
Do I see any dissent to that motion? Seeing none, this bill is passed with unanimous consent.
Thank you all so much for all your support and helping us through this process. This is the first bill that I ever wrote. So thank you all very much for your patience and for being willing to work with us on this.
And with that, we'll move into executive reports. Do we have anybody in executive who wishes to speak? Seeing none, we'll move into judicial reports.
Hello, everyone. Just two quick things from judicial tonight. Right now, we're in the process of hiring a new associate justice. One of our associate justices right now is graduating this fall. We're about to complete interviews, so applications are closed, but we're hoping to get them ratified the first week we get back after break. And then second thing, we are looking for elections committee members. We're opening up elections committee First week after we get back from break, that's going to be open for 2 to 3 weeks, I believe. And then we're hoping to get them ratified before February. So if you or anyone you know wants to be part of that elections committee, a really important job here at ASCSU. So just let them know. Thank you.
Thank you. With that, we'll move into legislative reforms, beginning with office hours. I don't think I have anything besides no Senate next week. That is fine this week. So we will see you all when we come back.
There are a couple things.
Okay, I have a couple things. We will accept legislation to be seen when we come back up until the Wednesday before we return. So this is a great time if you've got some budding ideas. I will be working all through break, so I'll either be here in the office or working remotely. I live literally a mile and a half down the road. If y'all are in town or you have any questions and you're not here necessarily, my door is open if you have any questions about writing legislation or you want someone to comb through what you've written. I'm a resource available through break. I have something that's kind of selfish for me to bring up, but it is related to the work we do in this space. I don't know if y'all know this, but I am an intern for the Academic Advancement Center, and I am doing research as a part of my social work senior internship to help students who are in the SSS program who are disabled, first gen, or limited income. And what we're trying to focus on is how we can help students who have fallen below satisfactory academic progress get above that. So it's really amazing research, and what we're doing is a series of interviews. And if you know anyone who has ever been below satisfactory academic progress and gotten back above, I would love to interview them, and they get entered into a drawing for a $100 Visa gift card. I have some information about that up here, but I'll put it in our office as well. This is really amazing because what we find from this can impact students on a huge scale in all of our TRIO programs, not just within student support services. So that study is open, and so I'm recruiting participants. We'll also have, I think, George and I talked a little bit about that information going out when the basic needs department is out tabling as well. And then also, I just want to say congratulations to our grads. And then I hope everyone takes some personal time. This has been a really rough year. So like take some personal time and do things that fill you with joy over break. All right. I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday. If I don't speak to you before we get back. All right, that's everything.
I will say quickly too, if anybody wants to get in touch with me with any questions about maybe writing legislation or anything like that, I will be decently easily accessible this next month as well. I'm addicted to Teams.
Can you give George's back that first before executive
Howdy y'all. First and foremost, my mom's in the back, so if you could all like aggressively wave at her. Yeah. From there, thank you all for such an amazing semester. This has been a space that hasn't necessarily been it's probably my favorite show to go to regardless. I love the drama. But it's been lovely. It's been lovely getting to know all of you, and I'm really excited for next semester. Also available for questions if you have any questions on anything. I'm gonna be bored out of my mind. I want to read things. So feel free to send them my way as well. And in terms of attendance and all that fun stuff, it's been recorded. It's like in the Excel spreadsheet. If you missed more than 2 sessions unexcused over the course of the semester, you'll get an email at the beginning of next semester talking about it. No one's gonna get insane amount of strikes. Communication wasn't fully there this semester. And going into next semester, we want to solve those issues before we get going. Keith. I'm yielding to Georgia.
Do you want to come up? You want to? Yeah, whatever.
Okay, thank you so much, Brooke. I appreciate you. First of all, always want to start with gratitude for you all because I appreciate you all so much. And I have some really exciting news. You might have already noticed, but our pocket pantry is fully stocked now. Yeah, it is like packed to the brim. We have hygiene items in there. We have sexual health supplies. We have period products. We also have a ton of amazing snacks. We are going to go to World Market this week and get some culturally competent food selection. We have a few items in there, but I don't think it's enough right now. So just wanted to let you all know that that is available, and I encourage you guys to use it if you need it, and to also be conscientious of the needs of our larger student body. The pocket pantry is meant for grab and go items and immediate needs, so please feel free to use it and also encourage students around you and in your classes to use it. One of the best ways to market our resources is word of mouth and just like having conversations with your peers. And then also just want to say that literally would not happen without you guys. So thank you all so much for funding the Pocket Pantry this year. We're going to do some really amazing things with it. And then I also want to give you a quick update on our first ever Colorado Student Basic Needs Summit. It's officially happening. We're going to invite every single college and community college from the state of Colorado to CSU Spur campus in Denver. And we're going to have a day full of student-led workshops around basic needs so we can kind of learn and collaborate with each other around different initiatives that all of the different universities across Colorado are doing. And then we're going to have lunch with legislators. So we're going to have a ton of legislators from all over the state of Colorado come talk to students while we all have lunch together. And then we're going to create a comprehensive basic needs plan so that we can kind of unify our efforts at the state level around policy and different initiatives that we want to do as an entire like student basic needs collective, which I think is really exciting. I also wanted to gauge your interest in attending. So it's going to be April 9th. It's going to be on a Wednesday. It's from 9 to 4 p.m. We're going to do university excused absence letters and transportation to the campus. So will you just raise your hand if you're interested so I can kind of get an idea of how many folks. Yeah, and I'll give you a second to pull up your calendars too if you want to look. But, okay. And if you have any interest and you're like simmering on it and you're like, wait, that actually sounds really interesting to me, come talk to me. I'm always in the office. My office hours are also from 10 to 12 p.m. on Thursdays. So I'll be in the office tomorrow if you want to come chat. But thank you all. I appreciate your time.
I have personal I don't remember. Our alumni welcome to Georgia. Oh. Our
Yes.
alumni welcome?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
With that, we'll move into committee and conference report. Chair Snyder.
Ho ho ho, everyone.
What'd you call me?
Nothing you don't already know, honey.
That's a strike. All right, that's a second strike.
So Accessibility Caucus will be meeting this week on Friday at 4. We will be discussing everything that's happened this year from what to see check in on our progress and set goals for next semester. So I encourage you all to please show up.
Do you have any additional committee and caucus reports, Chair Miller?
Hi. We will be meeting tomorrow. Wednesday week. I want to see you all. It'll probably be a short meeting. Yeah. Okay. That's all. I yield.
Thank you. Moving into Senator and Associate Senator reports. Senator Lennon.
The SPC is holding an event tomorrow, in their office. It's until, if you didn't know. Doodles and dessert. We'll have crafts. We'll have desserts. It'll be fun. De-stress before finals. And also, good luck on y'all's finals.
Thank you, Senator Bonatu.
The back office is also holding events both tomorrow and Friday. Tomorrow is a paint and sip in the back office at 5. So come do some painting, sip some nice drinks and all that. And then Friday, probably a lot more fun. Karaoke! Sing to your heart's content Friday night at the back office. Sing it. I want to hear your voice. Yeah. Wonderful time. I yield.
Thank you. Senator Rivera.
Hello. I just wanted to bring up a thing. I want to speak up on the red cards and how CSU doesn't want CRCs or any office except the student legal office to speak on like the Fourth Amendment. And while this is like really awesome that CSU is trying to bring in red cards, which is for the undocumented students, for them to be able to like use these cards in case they get stopped. It gives them like rights and like phrases that they can use. And while this is a good idea, limiting the CRC offices and other offices from getting trained or even being able to like talk about the situation is very scary, especially coming in coming back. Once you come back from break, there's going to be a new office, new president, and it's something that I think senators like need to be aware about. That if CRCs, which is where a lot of undocumented and marginalized communities go to get like information and resources like this, are being like offices are being stopped, I think this is just something that I really wanted to bring up, and I thought it was important. Sorry, I feel like that, but thank you.
Thank you. Senator Sandoval.
Hi, y'all. Hello again. Thought you heard the last of me. Just when you didn't. So in ALBS, there really isn't much going on. We are honoring our adult learner graduates and our veteran graduates. So if you know anyone who identifies as an adult learner, and those of you who don't know, adult learner just means 23 or older. So,
Or parents.
well, yeah.
You could be younger than 23 and be a student, parent, or a veteran and still qualify.
True, yes. If you know anyone who identifies as a student learner, as a parent, as a parent, as a veteran, please send them to ALBS. We have snazzy cords and awesome souls. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna abuse my power. That's your third strike.
Okay, bye.
Oh, you know, wait, come back. Baby, come back.
Senator Bonatu.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Pride has extended hours. We're open to 8 to 8. Woo.
And with that, we'll move into conference business with resolution 5406.
All the edits made in committee were not sent, so we're not gonna see it.
Then we'll move into any roll call. Senator Bonatu.
Motion to use beginning roll call as ending roll call so that people who were here may hop on.
Second.
Do I see any dissent to that motion? Okay, then we will do that. And with that, this meeting is adjourned. Have a good night all.
I have chocolate if anyone wants any. That was